Sometimes hitting the open road doesn't make any sense. It's counterintuitive to get anything done, but maybe what we need is less of getting stuff done and more time experiencing what life has to offer. There's something about the adventure that is had in a unique vehicle like this 1983 Vanagon. The blood and sweat and money that is dumped into reviving a machine to not only bring you to and from, but it accompanies you and is part of the adventure. Mark and I jumped into the van with little to no planning and headed down Highway 20 to take in the breathtaking views of Diablo Lake, surrounded by towering 7,000 plus feet mountains, freshly powdered with snow. Everything that we hold will ultimately go away. This van one day will go back to being dust. All the chasing and pursuing will ultimately lead to a meaningless, inevitable end. But man, I do really love this van. To feel the freezing fresh air dumping in through all the not airtight seals, the feel of the road transferring through the wobbly steering wheel. Ultimately, I'm not going to care about this van. What I'm going to remember and care about, and what's going to be meaningful, are the experiences that I had with my friends and family. The adventures that are worthwhile of remembering. Taking in the awe-inspiring beauty of the planet around us.
Above it all, it's nothing like I've ever experienced. It's nothing like I've ever seen.
If you ever find yourself in Washington, make sure to find Highway 20 and go to Lake Diablo. This is honestly one of the coolest spots in Washington, maybe one of the best spots in the States. The Pacific Northwest is literally flowing with life. As the snow caps the mountains and then the sun melts it, there's waterfalls everywhere, just gushing off the sides of epic landscapes. Mark and I walked around for a little bit, hung out, snapped some photos, enjoyed our time. But let's be real, the only thing we really wanted to do was enjoy a nice fresh brew of coffee. So as we wrapped up our little adventure, which was literally parking in a parking lot, walking like 20 feet, being transported to what feels like a completely different world. Mark grabbed all his coffee gear, and we just set up an entire little coffee brewing station and just enjoyed the ritual of brewing a hot cup of coffee. And when you're brewing a tasty cup of coffee with Mark Katrovsky, this is no joke. This is science. This is life. Measure and weigh and precisely find exactly the best recipe and how and when you do anything. At exactly the right time, Mark begins the extraction as the hot liquid is forced through the grounds into the cup, leaving us with a masterpiece to enjoy surrounded by nature. We hung out and enjoyed our coffee and took it all in.
Somebody playing a guitar?
Oh, I don't think they were filming the guy
with
the guitar. That dude was just playing for fun. But with all good things in life, the sun had gone behind the towering mountains and darkness was approaching. It was time to wrap it up and head back home.
This is all, I just wanted to show you Diablo. That's literally what this video is. I just wanted you to see this.
Jump back into the van, shut the doors on what feels like a tin can, kick the lights on, and hit the road.